working. It's alive. We've started a stream. We've started a stream. If only the camera would stare at the guy's face. And why is he pink? There's nothing pink on the screen. Why is he pink? No one knows. No one even knows where he is. He doesn't know where he is. He's forgotten. He is in Ashenvale. Take me back to Ashenvale. What's up, Dad Bod Dane? Welcome back to another edition of the overslept streamer who was rudely woken up because a member of the family locked themselves out of their car. So in the middle, in the very middle, the very zenith of my sleep, I had to wake up and go save and rescue them. Can you believe that? Keep your keys in your pockets, people. Keep your keys in your goddamn pockets, please. Very important. Otherwise, you're gonna ruin people's lives that you love. I didn't deserve to be woken up. I shouldn't have had to rescue anybody. Then you gotta take care of the dog. Then the dog gets excited that you're awake. It's just a cascading domino effect of hell. But anyway, we're back. Shall we get the mini-map up for everyone? I think we shall. Mini-map, oh mini-map. 3, 2, 1. There's a mini-map. Beautiful. Let's go live. Looks like there's quite a few people were waiting for me to start. People I don't necessarily remember over on the wide screen. So that's nice. I don't remember much though. So don't take it personally. I don't remember much. What I do remember is that my character's a warlock. And that's about it. They're level 27. I wouldn't have remembered that if it wasn't on my screen all the time. I'm in Ashenvale. I have 22 quests open. None of them are completed. A couple of them are completed. Hardly any. There's a completed one in Stone Talon and in Thunder Bluff. And Stone Talon is to the south. We got a lot going on there. Okay. Okay, Stone Talon. That's all in our level. I think that would be good questing. The goal is to get to the mount. So we got another 3 levels to go. 2.5, let's say. So we should do some things in Ashenvale. Where am I, though? I'm over here. Yeah, so we should do some Ashenvalean things. And maybe make our way down to, not the Barrens, but, because we did a lot of the Barrens already. There's not too much left. And all the stuff that is left, it's like rare spawns, like Owatonka, never seen him before. The Harvester, never seen that thing before. Nitroglycerin shouldn't be too hard. But either way, there's just way more questing right now in Stone Talon and Ashenvale. So that's where we'll hang. And Darkshore? No, Darkshore is questing for the Alliance. Isn't it? A War Song Outrider update, which is repeatable. Meh. War Song oil supplies. How much XP are we going to get for that? Whoa, quite a bit. 20. The repeatable's not telling me how much it's worth. But that's worth $27.50. Maybe I should get that War Song oil. This is worth $19.50. Alright, let's get to go. Let's get to go. What do I got to do? I've got plenty of soul stones. I'll make myself a little health stone. What's up, Lena? Hello. Welcome back, everybody.
Now what?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Shinbiter doesn't even remember me. You should unsubscribe, probably. Just try for the best. You know, those eye levels are only going to get higher. Don't worry, Rory. We're going to eventually, once I hit 2,000, I'm gonna hop back down. I've got to level up a horde character. Look at these cute little deerie. I get these in my backyard, IRL, with their little speckled butts. All right, life is beginning again for this warlock. I just got myself dizzy. This game gets me dizzy sometimes. I will say that. Oh my gosh, Ponyo! A blast from the past in the TikTok chat. Wow. How are you, Miss Ponyo? Ponyo. I know I gotta say it right. I never say it right. Oh, I missed a bunch of pick-upable quests. How you doing? You taking care of yourself? You're missed. You're missed. Community misses you. Community misses you. How many? Why are there 10 people already in my widescreen? Like before I even started. I mean, I'm grateful for it. Don't get me wrong, but it's an interesting phenomenon. How did they get there? Letting the streams go by.
Have a good one.
Water flowing underground. Collect 16 Satterhorns.
Careful out there.
What else you got for me, girlie?
How you doing?
War Song Blade? Saw Blades? I already have that.
Good. Keep it real.
Why does it say incomplete? Oh, I need a deadly blunderbuss. Oh my god, I had one and I destroyed it. That might have been on a different character. Alright, who else we got? No. They're all standing on top of boxes out here.
Glory to the Horde.
Destroy the Legion.
Go with honor.
She wants me to destroy demons, but I'm a warlock. I have pet demons. What is she thinking? She's hiring the wrong person for this.
Farewell.
Is that a warlock quest? And then we've got Mr. Orc. Lockra. Okay. If you want to be useful, then why don't you do something about the situation near Talon Deep Path? The transports between Ashenvale and Stone Talon are at a standstill because of the lake coming alive and attacking anything that gets close, which means anyone on the path. So I gotta kill a bunch of water elementals. I can handle that. That's it. We're maxed out on how many quests we can have. It's time to double check that we have this, which I think we do, judging by the color of the boot. Perfect. And now we've got lots of quests to do. And good, we can go north. Can I leave from here? No. We gotta get out of here and then go north. Easy peasy. Welcome back, everyone. Good to see some familiar faces, some new faces. As usual, TikTok has become our quietest stream with much more success over on the widescreen, which is just so unusual how that's just flipped on its head. I never thought I'd see the day. I'd hoped they'd both grow together. It had happened that only TikTok was growing, but now the opposite is true. Life's strange. Life is strange. You got to take your success where you can get it and not worry about where you can't get it. How do we get the fuck back to the road, though? This is a very unusual camp. It seems like off the beaten path, as it were. What's up, Nuggets? Do I know you? We're on a first name basis? Incredible. Perhaps I do know you, but I don't think I do. I think you're just being extra friendly, which is okay. I'll accept that. Alright, we got a rotting slime. I don't think we need to worry about him. What are we looking for? We're looking for Ashenvale Outrunners. Are they fucking invisible? I just saw a guy. Yeah, they are invisible. I forgot to hit F1. Alright, I'm remembering how to use this character. I'm remembering... It's been a while. They're low level, so alright, let's kill this thing so that we could get here. Yes, we're kind of family. My father was married to your cousin. Making shit up, man. That's what I think. I think you're making shit up. I don't know. That threw me for a loop. Someone random coming in saying your father was married to my cousin. I don't know anybody from Denver. I don't know a goddamn... Not a single Nuggets fan do I know. Who the hell's a Nuggets fan on this planet Earth? I have 3 step-siblings from your cousin. Oh, well then... Oh, you are my family. Family once removed. Well, who the hell are you? Say your goddamn name. What are you, fucking anonymous... Anonymous Andy? What's up, Mike? I didn't know you were a Nuggets fan. You may recall that I don't know much about sports, so it's hard for me to remember who likes what. But Nuggets is a surprise, because I just don't think I ever knew a Nuggets fan. But how are you? I like how you phrase that. We are kind of family. Yes, I agree. We are kind of family. You can't deny that. I've always considered Tammy's family my family. It's just the way that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's referring to the Denver Nuggets, unless he's talking about gold nuggets, but I don't think he's got any of those. Unfortunately, my family, whether removed or unremoved from marriage, we aren't known for our wealth. We are not known for our wealth. How the hell did I come up on your fucking TikTok feed? How the hell did I come up on your TikTok feed? I swear to God, these algorithms are invading our privacy. Sending my cousins at me. We don't even follow each other. You followed me on the good old widescreen. You know, TikTok doesn't let me say that word. How crazy is that? TikTok is like censorship city. But thank you for that. Are you Fear the Beard? Because that would make sense, given your beard. Just trying to put two and two together here, Nuggets. I'll call you Nuggets, so that your anonymity may be preserved. What's going on, Fuego? OG Killa, Warlock, your first main. You know, it might become my first main because, fuck, I'm not liking the mage at all. I got to level 32 on my mage yesterday. I unlocked the mount, which I'm fucking grateful for. But now I'm like, gosh, let me just get the fucking mount on the Warlock. I like this character so much better. I did Gnome Regan yesterday. It was kind of miserable as the fucking mage. Yeah, Bean, this is classic WoW, the Burning Crusade anniversary. And I forgot how to play my Warlock. I gotta get this whole spell rotation back down. Nuggets, do you play Warcraft? Or did you used to? Let's see here. Let's see here. Do we need fucking potions and wraps and shit? I don't remember anything. I don't need potions, right? I'll drink some fucking milk. Immolate was never used. Went down the affliction... You said affiliation tree. I think you meant affliction tree. What's up, Mr. Sizz? Or Mixes? Gnome Dungeon sucks. Yep, that was my experience. And I played with fucking some jerko. World of Warcraft was on PlayStation 1? That's hard to believe. You for real? PlayStation 1 didn't have the internet. The hell are you talking about, man? Life tap on Warlock helps with mana. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't played this character in, I don't know, 2 weeks, I would say. I got drain life, I got drain mana, but none of these things have mana. Life tap. Alright, let me switch keyboards. We're gonna go from the fucking pro gamer keyboard to the fucking old school piece of shit, better for World of Warcraft keyboard. I see now that I need some sugar to start my morning here. You lay down. You're being a scotch and a half. You could say hi, but then you gotta lay down. Come here. Come on, say hi. One more chance. Do it. There he is. Hey, can you see him? Hopefully you can see him. Good boy. No, I think you're too short, pal. Here, you stay there. And I'll do this for everybody. There he is. What's up, Riker? You just saw me put something in my mouth and said, oh, let me get some of that. And that's why you're jumping on me. Give sugar to Riker, Yuki says. Yeah, exactly. That's what he was thinking. Oh, it's wider, all right. And 2 times the fun. Over on the purple. All right, what were we doing? Killing a bunch of invisible things and relearning our skills. Because we haven't been this character in too long. You're saying Immolate was never used, but it's like one of my most high damage. Because that's 222 divided by 18. That's fucking 52 instantly, and then 90 divided by 50. I like that 52 instantly. It gets the show on the fucking road. But maybe I should be doing corruption first? I don't know. I do immolate and pet attack. I'll show you. Immolate and pet attack at the same time. Then I do corruption. Then I give him a curse. What curse? Agony? Because that causes damage. Ooh, what the fuck is that? A rusty chest came out of that thing. There's fucking junk inside of it. Wool. Fucking wool. Life tap. Then make sure to keep your armor up. Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright. Thanks to Zoe in our chat, I have remembered how to play as this character. Thank you, Zoe, in the TikTok chat. Appreciate that very much. What's up, Rod? Everybody's saying hello to Riker. You heard that? Everybody should stop saying hello to him so he lays down. It's 100 degrees in New Jersey. Right now. I've managed to keep it 75 in my studio here by blasting the AC, pre-cooling the room before I got in here. 75 is as low as I could get it. How hot is it in Florida right now? If it's 100 in New Jersey, it's got to be fucking 200 in Florida. That miserable place, that miserable state. These guys are such low level, I'm not even getting any XP from them, but I'm gonna get 2,000 XP for finishing this quest, so might as well. What do they do to me here? Some kind of poison? Strength and agility reduced by 28. Fortunately, that doesn't matter to me at all. Well, that one was level 23. Forsaken Intruder. Oh, they're good guys? That's cool. These guys are chill. Void Pet will also perform better depending on spec. 9. I'll tell you what the Void Pet is better at. Less DPS and more fucking aggro. I like to thread the needle. See this? I'm threading the needle. Nothing killing me. Nothing aggroing. Fighting one thing at a time. Nice and easy. Sleepy days. As soon as I turn that fucking blueberry on, I start getting my ass kicked. Everything comes out of the woodwork to fight me. Why did he disappear? I fucking saw him clear as day. Alright, this one's 24. Give me some XP, please. Up to you. You've only played Warlock since 2007. Perfect, and I definitely know more than you because I've been playing since 2026, which is way more recent. See how that works? See how I flip that back on you? Nobody expects it. There's another one. I still owe you one Mongolian throat singing. Bro, my throat can't even handle normal singing these days because of how much talking I have to do on this fucking stream. Unfortunately. I can't yell anymore. I yell and then my throat's wrecked for like days. Like if I yell at the Riker, which is like a daily occurrence, I have to have honey immediately. And of course I had to yell at him this morning. He's a puppy. Spooky Dookie. That's gross. This guy's name is Spooky Dookie. That's what you don't want to see when you wake up in the morning. What do we got here? Moja, hi Dane, just here to send you a heart. Thank you very much. Keeping that fan club thriving. Moja. Alright, I don't see any more of these. Oh, because I killed them all? We're done? That's beautiful. Who knew? I'm sure that you guys knew and I wasn't paying attention. Fear the Beard, this is Dream Scythe is my server. Puppy mentioned? CJ, you missed it? You missed the puppy appearance? He's laying down now. I don't want to excite him because he already said hello and he's got puppy energy. So once he gets excited, all hell breaks loose. What's the matter, Fear the Beard?
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Spirit
1950 for killing those outrunners. Nice start to the day. We need Satterhorns and War Song oil. Okay. Can I get those over here? Yeah, we're gonna go to the north. Should I get this Tarek's Assault? No, it's an escort quest. Hell no. Fuck that. Word up, Mojo. Better luck next time. He's here every day. On the 1 p.m. stream, Riker's here every day, right, buddy? He's a good dog. But yeah, he's only 1 year old. Death Poke, I can't read that one out loud. I agree, though. I agree. Fear the Beard, nothing. I just got a 60 tune on Night Slayer. I don't play anymore. I could have gave you some gold. Ah, well then it's a odd dang for me, not for you. I love gold. I'm excited for another Austin Powers movie. You guys heard that announcement? They made that Verizon commercial and then they announced a movie's coming. I'm quite excited. Yeah, baby. Quite excited. Big fan of Mike Myers. I really liked his show, The Pentaveret, but nobody watched it. So I don't think it's getting another season, but I thought it was funny. Even better than being just funny, it was interesting. It was nothing like it before it, which is saying a lot. He played like a bunch of different characters, as he always does. It was just good. Wow, 666 heart likes over on TikTok. Thank you very much. Now it's 6. Now we're off the devil's number. We're up to 700 plus already. Somebody's tapping away. The Pentaveret must never be exposed, Zoe. That's right. See, Zoe's you and me are probably the only two people who ever saw that show. Unfortunately. Oh, that Death Poke, the old need to reinstall Windows. That's brutal. Who's this lady? Oh, this is a low level quest. That's the repeatable one.
Glory to the Horde.
Much danger lies. I don't have the thing to start it. Okay. Well, and that settles that. This is cool. This is a cool part of the map here. Who's this guy? A Bleakheart Shadow Stalker. He seems easy to kill. Strain his life. Yeah, baby. Easy. As long as I don't have to fight two of those. Actually, I might even be able to fight two of those. He didn't hurt me hardly at all. I have 88% of my health. And what am I claiming from these bastards? Their feet? Their claws? What do I need from these guys? Ashenvale. Horns. Oh, he didn't drop it. What's the drop rate? 50%. Alright, this could take a while. 50% drop rate on 16 horns. They spawn fast here? Thank you for the warning. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What are you getting excited for? All I did was move a controller. No, it's not playtime. It's not playtime. Don't even say the word, actually. Oh. I can't be stopped by these pathetic satyr. I'm not worried about their fast spawns. I don't know why she's not aggroing them. Maybe it is time to bring out the blueberry. Why can't I do... Oh, I'm stunned. I hadn't noticed. I'm used to having that DBM with all my big, like, oh, you're stunned, babe. Warning, warning, move your feet. Beep, 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 beep. Like on WoW Retail. Over here, you just got to deal with it. Which is the proper way. The good and proper way. Nugget, if you're still there, what streamers do you watch? Are you a burnt peanut kind of guy? Surprised you have a Twitch, bro. Nugget's my cousin. hilariously. Once removed. Did I hit him with everything? I think I did, yeah. The stunning is the problem right now. The stunning is the problem. Alright, we got killed one. I'll just fear you for a second. Fear him. Take a little bandage. Very good. Make another health stone. For the future. Maybe use another bandage. She seems to be doing fine over there. Oh, I can't do that yet. Alright, I was moving a little slow there, but other than that, I'm alright. This thing didn't attack, so that was convenient. It's gonna attack her right now, though, isn't it? Yep. Do I have fear back? I do. Beautiful. Hey! He resisted it. That's some bullshit. I'm stunned. These guys stun you, and I don't see what's causing it. Is it just by getting hit once I get stunned? Can I do life funnel in time? Probably not. Nope. Too slow. That's okay. You know, that was pretty good survival by me. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty fucking good. For a noob such as I. You missed that, Nuggets? I was asking what streamers you watch, because I'm surprised that you have
Now what?
an account on the streaming app. The other one. The purple one. How do I get my fucking mana back again? Yeah, life tap. Life tap. Get all this done. And then... Oh, I forgot to spin at the fucking pole, the stupid game. And we'll do a little of this. I don't, General Mess. I don't. That was just what I was saying out loud. I was like, fuck. Pole spinning. I don't know where to do that around here. That's the problem. If anywhere. I didn't see it. I find the oil here for the Warsong supplies. What made me choose... What's up, Test Keys? What made me choose a PvE server? I didn't want to get fucking ganked, man. Stream sniping is a huge problem. Listen. I dealt with it before I started playing Warcraft. I dealt with stream sniping, playing first-person shooters. It was a fucking nightmare, okay? It was a nightmare. People just show up out of the blue. They just start beating the shit out of you. Here's the oil. God damn it. Please give it to me. Give it to me. And it's just not fun. Alright, I got the oil at least. So maybe I'll come back here. This is a lot of work. And I gotta get that XP boost. Seems very important to me. But I don't know where to go for that. I might have to fly somewhere. Who wants the oil, though? Who even wanted that oil? That gets turned back somewhere else? Huh? Miller sends word. I don't know what quest wanted the fucking oil, guys. I have no idea. Cycle of Rebirth. Deathstalkers? That's a dungeon. Playing with fire? No. I don't see it anywhere. I have no idea who needed that oil or why. Nuggets, you watched coding streamers while you were in school. You recently changed careers to tech. No shit. Was that a fucking difficult change? Or you just kind of pick it up? That was not a thing back in the day. No, Fear the Beard, it wasn't, man. I mean, the thing is, it's a streamer-specific problem, you know? If you're on stream, what stream sniping is, you're on stream, somebody comes over to watch your stream, but they're an asshole. Alright, just some random asshole. There's a lot of them in the world. They watch you, you're playing, you're having a good time, you're smiling, you're talking to your chat, people are getting Prime subs, they're getting you TikTok gifts, everything's good, hunky-dory. You're like this, oh, it's a good life, it's a beautiful life. And then a fucking asshole comes, they see where you are, they log in, they log in on their super asshole account that's been built up to level fucking 99 million, and then they just come in and kill you. And then they kill you and kill you and kill you and kill you until you can escape their lair. And then they try to get back into your lair. And they just do this for an hour. And it's very common, unfortunately. I don't want to deal with it. Now, people who play instances in the game, what I mean by that is, you know, people who are only running dungeons and raids, they're less susceptible to that. But right now I'm on the quest line, so anybody can just come find me in the world and beat the shit out of me. So no thanks. War Song Supplies quests. Okay, so I still need saw blades, axes, and rope. Well, that doesn't sound very fun. This is too high level for me. I really got to stay here with the satyrs, but... Guys, the time I'm going to lose going to find the Midsummer XP boost, which is 10%, I could have killed 100 more satyrs, so I think I'm just going to kill the fucking satyrs, and then when I turn in this quest, I'll go back for the goddamn dancing pole bullshit. Blame the game. Dream Scythe Rye guy. Do I want the crafted shotgun for the quest turn in? Sure. You're talking about the blunderbuss thing that I needed? Listen, I'm all about making my life easier. It was very hard to switch to tech. How much education did you have to go through? Yeah, I tried streaming on the old Blue app. Nobody really uses that to watch streaming though, so I stopped because it was a drain on my computer to hold a fourth stream, because I'm on the red, the purple, and TikTok. To have a fourth stream was like really slowing my computer down. And there weren't, you know, the business prospects of streaming on that old Blue app were not very good, so I just turned that one down. But yeah, you probably did see that back when I was streaming Fortnite. Oh, nice. Shredder operating manual. But is it one I already had? Because it says 0 out of 1, 0 out of 1, 0 out of 1. Page 10, page 5. Oh my god, how many pages make a chapter? Page 11. Bind the pages 9 through 12 into chapter 3. 10, 5, 11. This is going to take forever, huh? It's going to take fucking forever. And it's going to fill up a lot of my goddamn space. Hit L and click on the question mark. Why? Husband who cosplays. Why are you giving me commands? What are you talking about, man? What do I gotta do? Why do you want me to touch this? Shows you where to go for your quests. Bro, I have Questy. I don't need that. I got Questy. We're on another level. I'm on a whole nother level. You know what? I'm not going to fear you. I'm just going to keep fighting you. Just sucks that I aggro even more than this thing. But it does more damage, so I'm happy for it. I don't mind. My survivability is pretty good right now. Ooh, I got the horns too. More horns and a manual. Which page? 9. 9? 10? 11. I need 12. Son of a bitch. I need 12. Laced cloak. Yeah, I could fucking destroy that. Slimy ichor. Destroy that. We need room for all these pages now. We're not going to be making much gold on this day. When applied to target weapon, it increases spell damage by up to 8. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna put that on. Can't do that while stunned. Why am I stunned? I have 3 minutes where my heart has been weakened. What? Why am I keep getting stunned? I gotta wait 2 more minutes to stop being stunned? What kind of crazy ass curse did he put on me? That's crazy. Matt Watts says, yo, 500 years WoW experience. What questions do you have? Yeah. My boy has been reincarnated, and every time he gets reincarnated, it's back in time so he can play WoW again. He's fucking hardcore. Debuff? I don't know how to debuff. With what? I'm not a fucking mage. I don't have lesser spell debuff. You sent what to me? Me getting fucking stunned with the Curse of the Blackheart? Why would you do that to me? You did a 10-month boot camp, then 8 months of networking to get a job. Bro, that's so stressful. You're changing careers. You gotta relearn a whole new trade. And then you still have the fucking fear, in my opinion, the fear of it took 8 months to find the job. Like, and I'm sure everybody was telling you, oh, there's a billion jobs. Just switch to tech. There's a billion jobs. And then you do, and you're like, you're probably sweating. I don't know if that's true, but that's what would have been happening to me. I'd be like, fuck, man. It's month 6. I don't have a fucking job yet. Got bills to pay. My last job was for LG, which is tech, but I didn't have a tech job at there. I'm marketing, not anymore. I was a marketing guy. I did like research for them and reports and fucking wrote all their communications and emails to customers and things like that. About everything. Every fucking product they made I worked with. And then they started crying about tariffs because they're a Korean company. And that was the end of that. I've done it at the highest level, and it was a big part of the theory crafting behind the meta. Created the guild Reign. Had a ton of world best speed kills and runs. Yeah, but what have you done for us lately, Matt Watts? Nugget said, my fiance got pregnant right after I started the boot camp. Knowing I had a kid on the way was the biggest stress. Oh my god, man. Well, congratulations on the child, because that 8 months, that takes 9 months. You were doing the boot camp. Sounds like you've had a baby since I've last heard. Fear the Beard. What do you mean, what am I playing? You talking to me with that question? You know what I'm playing. What the fuck? CJ Sucks says, Fortnite and WoW are like the only 2 games I play as well. Well, I stopped playing Fortnite, man. The Fortnite developers, I feel like they actively hate the players. I mean, they don't give a fuck about what the player base wants. They just want to bring in as many new children into the game as possible. And so you do age out of that game, in my opinion. I aged out very fast. I started playing it a few seasons ago. I hit Unreal in my first season. And then that was it. I don't know if I can fight this guy. He's got a fucking pet. Maybe I go for the pet first. Because that thing does some fucking heavy DPS. Yeah, that was the right call. That was the right fucking call, baby. This game can be challenging at times. Especially for somebody who sucks like me. Temporarily I suck. I'll get better. Just forgot how to play this character type. Oh, this one has a Voidwalker? Fuck that. It's got 640 health. That one has a mint. A mimp? Yeah, he has a mimp. Yeah, this is the Burning Crusade anniversary. Which WoW to play first, Andres? It doesn't matter, man. It depends on what kind of player you are. You know, I think WoW Classic is easier to play. You could learn your spells much more methodically, but you might not enjoy it. It's very slow paced. It's very slow paced. So, you know, be careful. I played both. Listen, I played both I'm trying to get the streaming thing going, so I play at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I start playing WoW Classic, the Burning Crusade Anniversary, and at 1 a.m. Eastern Time, I play WoW Retail. I get a lot of European viewers. Last night, we had 70 people on the Purple, which was incredible. So we're growing. Things are getting better. Might even start making some chicken scratch here soon. In fact, we have 20 people right now on the widescreen. Thank you for being here, everybody. Don't forget to follow if you haven't followed already. Again, Monday through Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern start for this version of the game. 1 a.m. Eastern start for the new version of the game. And I do my best every stream to talk and talk and talk until my fucking vocal cords shrivel up and die. And then I sound like Paul McCartney at age fucking 70, still trying to sing. Maybe he's 80. I think he's 80 now. I think when you're 80, you shouldn't be allowed to sing anymore. Have you guys seen Barry Manilow videos going around? It's not a pretty sight. The man needs to retire. Who knows what kind of tax debt you have to fucking keep singing at that age. Their lips don't even move. It's fucking bizarre. Uncanny Valley. How was my new player experience for retail? Dylan is asking. Dylan, at first I found it way too much, way too fast. But, you know what? Then I appreciated the pace of play. I hated how fast you flew around. I was like, you fly so fast, you're like, and like the world's flying past your face. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't even know where anything is yet. And I'm flying 500 miles an hour. So I didn't like that. That was, you know. But then on Classic, listen, I'd rather fly 500 miles an hour than have to fucking walk around everywhere till level 30. So, you know, pros and cons. Oh shit, oh shit. No, 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 no. This guy popped up out of fucking nowhere. Come on, girly. Start hitting this guy. Yeah. She's getting like pulled over to this guy. I didn't want to do that. Finish him, finish him. Beautiful. Okay, Bolt was the wrong first cast. That's okay. We'll hit him with some fire. We'll hit him with some corruption. And a little curse to boot. And then he's ours. Jock Crispy, thank you. For what? What am I thanking you for? Finger hearts. And what else? Sharing the live. And Andres, thank you for following. Appreciate that. Dylan said facts to my whole explanation. Have I seen AC/DC at that age? Oh my god, Brian Johnson. First of all, love AC/DC. One of the great bands of all time. If you like to rock. But the motherfucker's voice has been shot for years. How about this story? Aerosmith was on their farewell tour. I bought my mom for her 60th birthday. I bought my mom, I want to say they were $600 tickets to go see Aerosmith in New Jersey somewhere. And right before our show, he gets his vocal cord injury and the doctor tells him he can never fucking sing again. Or like if he does another concert, he'll die or something. And they canceled the tour. We waited another 6 months before they gave us the refund because they were like, well, maybe we're going to come back. Maybe we're going to come back. And then they announced that it's over for Aerosmith forever. And then that motherfucker Steven Tyler gave one of the best performances ever. He sounded like he could sing his fucking heart out still at the Ozzy Osbourne tribute show. So fucking riddle me that. Riddle me that, Batman. Where was my fucking live concert experience? Anywho. Matthew Otis, what's up? I would say if you like the old school nostalgic of harder content with more team play tactics, Classic is for you. Retail is completely different now. On Retail, once you're level 20, you can also change your flight style and not have to zoom around so much. The old school flying you would have experienced after 30. I like the old school flight style. That's true. You can switch it up. What's a fun fact about Dane that you didn't know, Dad Bod Dane? Retail changed so much, don't know anymore what's different or not. Can't help there. I suck in retail. Well, Death Poke, different strokes for different folks. That's alright. You don't need to play everything. CJ Sucks says, in my opinion, new player experience. It def throws a lot at you fast, but I think it expects you to lean on the community and be willing to look stuff up. It definitely does expect you to look stuff up, which I hate. I don't like that. Don't expect me to look stuff up. Give me what I need to play your game inside your game. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jock Crispy. Thank you, Jock Crispy, for the plug. Delicious, by the way. Do I like the succubus? I feel like I always use Voidwalker, but I don't know Lock enough. Yeah. So here's the thing. A lot of the old school players keep saying, oh, you gotta just use the Voidwalker. Gotta use the Voidwalker. The Voidwalker is less DPS and more aggro. So you'll have a better chance of things not attacking you, but you'll have a much higher chance of more things attacking your Voidwalker. Alright, this is actually a really bad situation. But I can handle it. I'm pretty fucking good at video games. No problem, chat. No problem at all. Didn't spend fucking 35 plus years being a fucking nerd for no reason. Alright, we're about to fight way too many things, though. Alright, which one am I fearing? This one? We're doing really well. This is a 4 fucking person fight right now. We're up to. And I have 100% health. My succubus is about to die, though, so I gotta do the health funnel. Easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. Fun fact about Dane you didn't know. He lost a rap battle to Uncle Kevin on a cruise. That cruise was like the time of my life, man. I still look back on that cruise. It was the only cruise I've ever been on. I was 19 years old. You were able to drink alcohol out at sea at 19, even though I'm an American. And what a fucking blast it was. Other than a certain thing you're not allowed to talk about, but I have to say it because it'll get the chat very intrigued. But the first rule about Dead Guy is you don't talk about Dead Guy. That was the one weird thing about that cruise experience. There was that one moment, but it doesn't take over the rest of the moments. Somehow, you'd think that that moment would ruin everything, but no, actually, it was still a good cruise. Oh, working for LG, Dadbod Dane said, yeah. That was the fun fact. Yeah, I play Classic a lot, but I'd never done Mythic Raids or Mythic Plus, so I joined a Mythic guild, and I can say I've succeeded at them both this season, and I'm having fun playing with my guild. Fear the Beard, what's your Mythic Elo? I'm up to 1400 plus. Yeah, pretty good. Not bad. Pretty good. Only my first week of doing Mythics. 1400 plus Elo. Basically a chess grandmaster. Matthew Wotis, I've been playing WoW since original beta. Wow, what is that, fucking 25 years, 24 years? I suggest for new characters playing through retail for the first time. The new Adventure Island explains a lot of the mechanics too. Matthew, I gotta disagree with you on that. Listen, you're the pro. I'm just the pro streamer. I'm not the pro player. But let me tell you something. I don't like the new Adventure Island. What's it called? Exile's Reach? I don't like it. It doesn't teach you enough. It teaches you like how to walk. Who gives a shit? It doesn't teach enough. I think it's better to go through the starter zone for your class type, your racial type, because then you're actually going through the story and learning the lore. And I know people like to rush right past that, but I personally don't. I get more into the game the more I learn. What does retail WoW mean? So there's two versions of World of Warcraft, largely speaking. Okay, I'll show you right here. you've got WoW Classic, which we're playing a particular version of right now called World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary Edition. Now within WoW Classic, there's also Mists of Pandaria Classic and World of Warcraft Classic, which people call Vanilla. Vanilla, no flavors added. Okay, there's a couple of other things that you could get to, like Seasons of Discovery, blah, 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 but that's kind of off the beaten path. So I play WoW Classic, Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary. When people say retail, they're talking about the main, newer, up-to-date, multi-times patched expansion packs up the wazoo version of the game. Right now, the latest and greatest expansion is called WoW Midnight. Okay? And that's it. So there's no other versions to select from in retail. It's just retail. The one that's on the shelf at the store. You know, Classic is for people who played back in the day, and you know, for the most part, it's not being marketed to new players, but I think it should be, frankly. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you so much.
I am grateful.
Appreciate that. What level's your character here? 55? Oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to help. You'll take all my XPs. This guy doesn't have a drop for me? Yeah, he does. But I don't want to fight the Voidwalker, to be honest. Did I see a treasure chest over here? I did! Damn, I got the eye of the tiger. The treasure chest over here. That Loey 90, thank you for the heart me and 15 go populars. Appreciate you. Where were you last night, man? Would you have work in the morning? Because it was a fucking banger of a stream last night. I did 4 hours last night. And 3.5 hours yesterday. It's rare for me to do that on both streams. Matthew agrees. Story-wise, you're right, he says. This character is level 27 3/4. Edwin. RM, thank you for the follow. And what's that hieroglyphic? Is it a hieroglyphic of a dog next to your name there? Oh. Leave me be. Hell Beach? What a fucking... Was that really what the beach name was called? That's crazy. I didn't remember that detail. What are the odds? Man, the chat is moving so fast, and for some reason my scrolly wheel won't lock in place, annoyingly. I'm trying to like slow it down so that I could read everybody. But every time someone sends a message, it pops back down a little lower. Let me try here. Did ask in a ticket, but my old account doesn't exist anymore, so I have a new account more, blah, blah, blah. New player experience, read all that. Yeah, I play Classic, read all that. Which character do you have the longest playtime on? Oh, probably my, my Hunter, my level 90 Hunter on WoW Retail. I would say. Because I switch back and forth the least between that one, whereas on WoW Classic, I'm always switching back and forth between the Mage and the Warlock. What did I get from that treasure chest, by the way? A fat nothing? Oh shit, I got something. Nothing good, though. I only have one more open slot. 3461, I don't know what that means. I just thought about it. I've been playing WoW since I was 6. I'm 28 now. Wow, Rose, holy shit. Who let you play WoW when you were 6? Get your parents in the chat. I want to have a little, give them a little talking to about screen time. CJ, it was a weird cruise, man. Dad Bodane said, cruising is my wife and I's favorite way to travel. We've been on 16. We took our daughters on the Disney Treasure last November. Ooh, is that the one with like water slides and stuff on it? Dad Bodane said, oh, I love hell. Grand Cayman he's talking about. Haha, I literally had the I've been to hell and back tourist t-shirt on last night. Real? What a fucking weird coincidence. But seriously, we don't talk about that guy. My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed. For the locks, minions are very dependent. Demonology gets a special pet. Always use that. Well, I'm not there yet. I am Demonology, but I'm not there yet. Classic Plus, you think that's going to be marketed to new players? Yeah, you're right. It will be. You're right. Yeah, Classic Plus, if it really even exists. We don't know that for sure yet. It's just all rumors. Playing WoW from the age of 14 till the age of 26, then stopped for a while. I think I'm bringing people back to the World of Warcraft. Because it's such a social game. It's such a good social experience. You know? And you just meet cool people. And it's a lot of people my age. And then since I'm forever young, 28 is still my age, even though that's almost 10 years younger than me. I would say 28 to fucking 48 is the World of Warcraft specialty age right there. That's the core demographic. Listen, the Mythic Plus shit can get real toxic real fast. I noticed. I learned that last night. But most people are pretty chill. Am I standing in gaming, and why? I am. Biggest, most important reason that I stand in game is to fucking protect my pelvis and my back from being destroyed by the powers of entropy, which affect us all. If you sit down, it is the #1 worst thing you can do for your fucking body. And if you sit down for your job, which means you're sitting down for, you know, who knows, up to 10 hours a fucking day, depending on what you do for a living, you really destroy your body. And I learned that the hard way because, you know, my hobby has always been video gaming. And even if you go to the gym, unless you're doing very specific exercises like squats and deadlifts, you're not reinforcing your body against the destructive forces of sitting. So, you know, I would work 8 hours a day at a fucking office or even at home at my desk, or whatever if I was working remotely or not. And then I would be sitting down for another 3+ hours playing fucking video games because I'm a fucking loser. So that's too much sitting. So I try to stand. As soon as I could afford the standing desk, I started standing. But I had my pelvis was all fucked up. My pelvic muscles were all fucked up. I had to go to physical therapy. And it was due to sitting. Chronic case of sitting too much, too long, too often. So that's why I stand. And then this is hard. It's hard to stand as long as I do too, because, you know, I gotta shake my legs around. I gotta touch my toes so that my back doesn't fucking, like I said, you know, your back fucking, you're getting old. I'm getting old, man. What the fuck? Don't ask me about getting old. It sucks. Fucking sucks. Oh, I just answered that question, Mr. Kroku, but I'll give it to you again. I think my retail hunter I have the most playtime on because I switch off it the least. And especially now I'm doing mythics with it, you know. It's my only level 90 character, so that it can do so many more things than the others can do. Am I filled up? Almost. But not quite. You're not a loser or I wouldn't be here. Ah, I agree. I'm not a loser. I know that. Don't worry, I know. A little self-deprecating humor. Never hurt anybody, though. What other fun facts can we learn about Dane without being too nosy or personal? Hey, it's a fucking talk show. You ask and you'll learn. You could be too nosy and I'll just fucking say no. I just won't answer it. That's fine. Ask away. Satisfy your curiosities. Ooh, what's this thing? What's that thing do? My dad got me on to play it together. Don't regret it. Oh, that's cute. So you played with your dad. When you were 6, you weren't playing alone. You were playing with your dad simultaneously. I like that. There are certain things I don't talk about on stream as a rule, but if people ask me about them, I just explain the rule and why I have the rule. It's just about safety, really. Look at this fucking place. It's kind of fancy schmancy. The new expansion with retail has made it much alt-friendlier and raised the floor to be easier to get to endgame content, but the higher content is still challenging for people who want a harder time. Yeah, the mythic stuff is pretty tough. Everything has fucking crazy HP. I've done the highest I did, but I had to get carried, was Mythic 13? I think it was a Mythic 13 and I was struggling. But Mythic 11, I wasn't struggling. I was doing low DPS, but I wasn't struggling. But Mythic 13, there was a big jump from 11. And I died like 6 fucking times. Getting old 100% sucks, yeah. Hard agree, hard agree. How old are you, Dane? I just edged being born in the 80s. Just edged it. Can I hit this guy from here? Yes, I can. I feel like a lot of us are going to end up being the same age in the chat. It's just the age that people are still playing World of Warcraft. Which is why I wanted to play this game more than I wanted to play Fortnite. Because every fucking viewer I had on Fortnite started, like every new viewer I should say. Because I had a bunch my age, but every new viewer was fucking 13. I didn't want to fucking have a show where I'm talking to 13-year-olds. Like I'm some kind of fucking creep. I'm stunned. He cursed my goddamn heart. Oh, he already got hit by that. Come on, Azalith. Start kicking his ass. Rose Kami, oh, R.I.P. to your father. That's a big loss. That's a shitty loss. But those memories are very, very important. And the fact that you're already, you know, you're sharing that with other people keeps his legacy going, you know. And you'll keep that legacy going as well, I am sure. When you have, if you choose to have children of your own, the game's gonna keep going. And if it stops at any point, there'll be another MMORPG that you could play. So keep that tradition alive. That's a beautiful little tradition you have. And it can be, you know, the gift from Grandpa to the next generation. Uh-oh, I hear a scary noise. Yep. Yep. They do spawn fast. That question I won't answer, Dad Bod Dane. Safety first. But sometimes people discover the answer themselves or they make a correct guess, but I'm not going to confirm or deny. Matthew's 5-year-old nephew has a character on their account. He sits on his lap and hits the attacks, and you move the tune for him. Yeah, I guess it's a complicated game for a 5-year-old. It must have been hard for you, Rose, when you were 6. 11 horns, but no space. We might have to hit a shop up. What the hell is this thing? It's just part of the map? It's kind of cool. Make our way back to the road. Make our way back to the road so we can get to a shopkeeper and sell a bunch of junk. And then we'll get back to this. And potentially... Oh! It's page 12. That's going to give us a bunch of space, actually. So we'll destroy something real quick. We'll destroy mushrooms. Chipped power core. No. A deckhand. Yeah, we'll destroy these mushrooms. 3 mushrooms? Sure. Alright. Bind. Chapter 3, baby. Alright. That's good. That's good. Now I don't have to go back. Plus, I've got a cheese that we can ditch. 3 spots and a cheese to ditch. That's 4 spots. Excellent. Let's keep killing Satyr, shall we? Especially this one. No need to apologize for asking questions, people. The truth is out there. You don't think WoW will ever shut down? Do you think there will ever be a WoW 2? It's probably too big of an undertaking for them at this point. This game is too big. Like, I don't think they ever want to leave it behind. Ah, shit, there's a... Ah, shit. I might get lucky here and not aggro the others. But there's one here, and there's one here. Not ideal. Wow, I did get very lucky. Why is he running toward the others, this rat bastard? Yep. Of all the ones to aggro, this one all the way down here got aggroed. Very unexpected. They can just get another expansion, right? The Great Reset is coming after the last Titan. Explain that, Fear the Beard, for those that don't know what you're talking about. Of course, I know what you're talking about, but, you know, for everybody else's sake. What's the Great Reset? What's the last Titan? I mean, do they really need to upgrade the engine, Rose? I need some mana, huh? I gotta do some life tap. I don't think it'll be like a character reset, just an engine upgrade. Yeah, but I just don't know. You know, like, what do they need to upgrade this engine for? It's accomplishing its job. You know, one of the best parts about it is that it's very low stress on your computers. I didn't mean to give you a mutton chop. I was trying to use it, and you opened up a trade. Restores my mana? Sure. Thank you, my friend. Fellow guild member there, supporting. Noodle Company. Join the Noodle Company. I forget that it's better promotion to have my nameplate up. Because then you see what the guild's name is there, right there. See that? It's better promo. Oh. We're almost done with this quest. The game director just said if they wanted a real fidelity and graphical updates, the engine needs it. The problem is, with the graphical updates, what happens is... I can't do that while stunned. God damn, I hate that curse. Comes more drain on your computers, and they want as many people to be able to play this game as possible. And the number one reason I hear people saying they can't play the game is not the monthly subscription fee, which they should fucking reduce by $5. It's their computer. They go, my computer, I don't know, my laptop is not, it's on the fritz, can't really run the game well. And I'm like, hey man, almost any computer can run this game. But that's the number one reason I hear as a streamer why somebody can't play the game. Can't do that while stunned. I have level 5 mana potions. Still, they don't give a lot of mana anymore. Use those. Right, 140 to 180. Right, you're right. They don't give much at all. So, where's the ones I was just given? Right here. Oh, yeah, it's a level 25. Oh, my gosh. What a big difference. These are basically fucking useless. Yeah. Oh, no. These are decent. These are useless. Level 5s. Get rid of them. Level 3 health is fucking useless, too. I gotta swap those out for these. Bada bing, bada boom. And put that there. Alright, now we're doing a little bit better. Thank you for the upgrade. And we don't need this bandage. That's useless. Can't do that while stunned. Gosh, this is the fucking most annoying curse that lasts 3 minutes. So annoying. There we go. 56 seconds of spontaneous stunning. Alright, let's learn about the last Titan here. The last Titan is the last part of the World Soul Saga, so the next expansion. Hopefully it brings WoW back to what made World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft. Horde versus Alliance. You know, war. War is good for business, I would say. I think that is one of the big complaints I hear about retail I mean, listen, the people who call it World of Warcraft, I think they're wrong. I think, like, it's no more woke than any other fucking property. Yeah, they have a couple of, like, rainbow flag races and stuff, but you don't have to do them. They give you all the other content along with it. So if you're not playing the game because there's one feature of the game that you think is woke, that's not the game being woke. That's you being a little stuck up. Why is this guy running away like that? Oh, what'd you do that for, Classica? I don't need the help. These guys are easy. You're actually just gonna slow me down. These guys are a cakewalk for me. I don't need the protection. But what is true about the game why won't he die? Is that the Warcraft aspect of it has been greatly subdued. And that I agree with. And in WoW Classic, you know, Horde and Alliance can't even play together. But I like that Horde and Alliance can play together. I think, you know, it's annoying to have to make fucking 2 versions of the same character to play with different people. It's just straight up annoying. Like, if you want to be a tank and your preferred tank is the Brewmaster, well, now you got to have a Horde Brewmaster and you have to have an Alliance Brewmaster and you got to level them 2 times. And, I mean, that's just too much extra work. In my opinion. I hear this fucking invisible guy, yeah. Nothing to attack. I'm not gonna fight him. We'll head back to the road and find one along the way. I heard him. There he is. Well, the new story is now Azeroth versus the deadlier forces trying to destroy the world. Yes, but because players cannot choose to be part of those deadlier forces trying to destroy the world, it feels less consequential. It feels less weighty. It just doesn't feel as cool. You know, now if somebody could be a void, if you could be a void and fight against other players, well, that would feel weighty and you know, that's Warcraft. Players need to be able to, you know, because listen, you see all these people have this extreme pride. Oh, Horde for the Horde, Loktar Ogar. Oh, for the Alliance, Horde sucks. But when you're in WoW retail, it's kind of more meaningless. Nowadays. That's the vibe I get. That's the impression that I get. These are some creepy ass fucking pieces of wood right here. Horrendous. Look at this. This, like... Yeah, I would love Wrath of the Lich King Anniversary after this, and I would love it if they let me move my Burning Crusade characters over to it. I know, I need somebody who could take curses off me. That thing is so annoying, Matthew. Ghost Paw Alpha. Oh, now that looks like a cool pet for a hunter. Nothing unites people faster than a bigger enemy. That's a fair point, Onidarko. Why are you not using your Voidwalker as the tank? Succubus is usually used for PvP. She doesn't hold aggro. Because these things can't kill me, and I can kill them faster with better DPS. And the Voidwalker is slow to DPS, and he over aggroes. And so I'm fighting, you know, 3 things at a time, especially in an area like that with fast spawns and tight-knit groups. There's a method to my madness. Ace May. Oh, I played Warcraft 3, so I know quite a bit about the Warcraft lore as a result of that, but I barely remember the campaign to that game. It was more a multiplayer experience for everybody. Grin and Havoc, welcome back, my friend. I think they need to introduce an allegiance system that lets people create whatever race they want, and then you align yourself to either Stormwind or Orgrimmar, which is really only a PvP mechanic, honestly. If they want to start introducing more good guys versus bad guys stories back into the game, that's an interesting idea. Kind of a different spin on it. Yes, I'm old. There are two factions, Horde and Alliance. They should be in constant war, Deathbook says. Or the truces should be more tenuous, right? Imp has more DPS than Succubus if you're looking for higher DPS. Yeah, but I like that the Succubus can, seduce.
What's up? Pleasure doing
Get
business
me out of
with ya.
some, you know, sticky situations. Here's your horns that you required.
Hurry back. If you ever need anything, glad I could help.
And I got that blunderbuss for you, courtesy of my friend.
Be careful
Kalisica.
out there. Have a good one.
And then they gave me some kind of shipment.
Time is money, friend.
Okay, it's just
Hurry
repeatable.
back.
And what do I do with that shipment? Page 10, page 5. Where's the fucking shopkeep around here? There it is.
Well met.
Got rid of a lot of junk there. I could get rid of some more shite. Fucking venom sacks. Sharp claw. Lizard tails. Crunchy spider legs. Just make some fucking room here. Fucking haunch of meat. That doesn't give me much anymore. Cheese. Mutton. Alright.
Go in peace.
At the end of the day, it's what works for you. Yep. Yeah, and also, I'm not min-maxing here. It's just about what's fun to use right now, you know? I'm level 28. Oh, I hit level 28. I didn't even know. Nobody said congratulations. Sometimes I don't even know when it happens. Catches me off guard. Using Razorfen crawl near buried tubers to summon a snuffle-nosed gopher. Okay. Well, next time I do that dungeon, I'll be sure to do that. So now I should fly to wherever the fuck there is a fire eater. Right here. We'll go, I guess we'll go to Orgrimmar.
Mogra. May your blade.
I'm doing it, General Mess. I'm doing it. What's up, James? What's up, Spider-Man? I'm guessing they'll be pushing it to consoles in the future. Oh, that would be interesting. World of Warcraft on console. Then you gotta use a controller. That's kind of fucking impossible, Zoe. Although, I guess consoles are becoming more and more like PCs. The fucking PlayStation 5 Pro is a $900 computer, essentially. Am I going to Gnomergan with this one? Hell no! Won't be caught dead in Gnomergan. Hate that place. I'm scarred for life. I'm almost level 30 on TBC. You'll be 70 soon? Yeah, soon. 40 levels TBC? What's that going to take you? Fucking 100 more hours? You're using a controller right now? How are you keybinding that? That's... the fuck? There's not enough buttons on this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, you can't. Yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14, I guess. I guess that's enough. And then you use this to move. This for camera. Okay, so move, camera. These are 4 buttons. You could turn that off movement. These are 4 buttons. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 keybinds. So I guess if you're playing Hunter, you're fine. One button rotation. Oh, that too. I guess it is possible. They're working towards console likely. What's the, like, what gives you clues of that? What's OBR? Oh, one button rotation. OBR is one button rotation. Okay. Holding down a trigger would activate a whole new bar. Oh, interesting. Like using, yeah, control, right? Or shift. It's interesting. FF14 makes controller work excellently. WoW could easily make controllers work. Alright, well, I guess they're coming to fucking consoles, but... Listen, they'll go wherever the customers are. That's for damn sure. They'll go wherever the customers are. Got a packed house here on the widescreen, but unfortunately I have to use the restroom briefly. So I'm not sure what to do. So I've got another 40 minutes that I'd like to be streaming, but I should definitely use the restroom. This is my first time I've needed a bathroom break since I started the WoW stream 7 weeks ago. What to do about it? What to do about it? I don't know. I should have some kind of like video that I play for people when I'm stepping away. Thank you, Kostek. Great advice. Use spacebar to jump. Most important skill. You don't say. You don't say. Let me go to my creator dashboard here. Pull up a lore vid. Dog cam. I've never... A lore vid is an interesting idea. Let's see. Oh my god, these lore vids for Arthas are fucking an hour to 3 hours long. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see this one.
I'm hungry.
We should order some.
Let me wait for that to happen. I think some games are only for PC, so I think WoW isn't for consoles. Well, yeah, but listen, these game companies, they want to get as many customers as they can. And with what Xbox is doing, with Xbox Play Anywhere, Xbox Game Pass everywhere, you can play on a TV without a console, and they'll use the cloud to run your game. When I say they'll use the cloud, I mean they'll use a computer in a server location to run your fucking processing power for you, and they'll just send the video streamed to your television. Now, there's a lot of latency with that, but for some games, that latency is irrelevant. Single-player games, for sure. With WoW, you don't want too much latency, especially if you're doing hardcore PvP, but just don't play hardcore PvP if you're streaming to your television. You know what I mean? Just play regular, and you'll have like a 200 millisecond delay. You know, as long as you're not playing a game like Counter-Strike, where the time to die is like 200 milliseconds, you know? But it's... 200 milliseconds is playable for WoW. A lot of streams just have a screen that says BRB, 5 minutes with music. Yeah, but then everybody leaves. I've gone down that path. I have a potty break screen. I could just put that on. I haven't used my fucking Stream Deck in eons. I have one, and I never use it. I don't know if it still works. Let's see. Beep. Hello, are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Thank you so much for your patience, everybody. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the Orgrimmar music in the meantime. I see that a few people left, but that's life, you know? I can't not go to the bathroom. All right. And we do have another half hour of show at the very least, so. Where is the midsummer fire in this joint? You like the Jock Crispy says W screensaver while I was gone. You like that? It's an old picture of Riker. Is this my first dog, or did I have other dogs before my poodle, and what were they? Or is that sensitive because losing a dog is hard? I had 3 Chihuahuas. This is my first super smart dog, which is a very different experience. No offense to Chihuahuas, but I loved my Chihuahuas. Cheech, amazing dog. Ricardo, amazing dog. Shiloh, great dog. Mostly my mom's dog, though. They were awesome. Loved them. Great personalities. Where the fuck is this midsummer fire, guys? Does this count? I don't see the pole that I'm supposed to dance around. It's all the way up there? Oh, that's lame. So, yeah, not my first dog, but the first dog that's like this, which is more of a handful, more of a training responsibility. With the Chihuahuas, it's like you don't expect them to ever really be trained. You know, within reason you do. You don't want to have a real little shit, you know. You don't want your Chihuahua to be a little shit, but you know, you don't expect them to fucking fetch the mail, you know. When you go on a walk, you expect them to just want to fucking piss on everything, and you know, they don't know heel. They don't know how to stick to your side, really. Very tough to get a Chihuahua that's gonna learn to behave that way. But with Riker, he knows heel. He stops. I trained him to stop automatically when we approach the curb. So he sits down when we approach the street before crossing the street. I mean, this dog is brilliant. He knows the names of all his different toys. So it's pretty different. Riker is the best stream mascot. Gotta agree with that. There's no contest. Oh, we have some kind of... Oh, we gotta honor the flame. I never honored it.
What do you need? Go with honor. Strength. Go forth.
Oh, I honored it. It was just some random thing. Where's the pole, man? Oh, here it is across the street. What are you asking me to do?
How you do it?
Oh, signets? No. BRB screen, let me see the puppy at least. As a blue healer parent, yeah, smart dog is so different. Blue healers are pretty fucking smart too, huh? They're like sheepdogs, is that why? They say sheepdogs and poodles are the, no, you know, top 2 smartest. I have a golden doodle. He's been a magician dog for 11 years. What do you mean a magician dog? What is that? What do you mean by that? Do you want to get Riker the word button so he could talk to you? Hell no. He talks to me enough in his own language. I don't need to hear more English. I want my dog to be as dog-like as possible. Alright, let's go back to Ashenvale. Shall we? Hey, if it's your first time here, if you're on the For You page, tap the glass and join the chat. Give us a follow. That'd be excellent. Give us a follow. Yesterday we had something like 25 followers, which is like it's an average day for us. It's nothing too spectacular. It's an average day. Day before that we had 45, much better day. Today we're off to a bit of a slow start. However, we're having one of the best streams ever for the WoW Classic part of the day over on the widescreen stream. So thank you for that. Just more people here than usual. In fact, there were 10 people waiting for me to get on, which was a blessing. I haven't seen that. That hasn't happened before. That there's just people already here. Not really waiting for any notifications, you know? So that was pretty cool. I'll take that. But if any of you are here and you haven't followed, I mean, please follow. It can't harm you to follow a new streamer. Alright? I don't know if you think it can. You could always unfollow later if it's a problem. It's very supportive to do that on any app. Or click subscribe if you're on the red. Click the thumbs up if you're on the red. Almost up to 1,000 views on the red. It's been slow everywhere except purple, which is usually the exact opposite of that. Usually the purple is the most down in the dumps and I'm complaining. I don't know how he does the stuff that he does. He was my duck hunting dog for many years. This is his golden doodle. Yeah, anything poodles were trained originally to be duck hunting dogs. Well, bird hunting dogs, waterfowl in particular. He's getting older, so he's slowing down. He has also done just wild things his whole life. Like how you talked about eating peaches. Mine had to have surgery to get a peach pit removed. Thank God he didn't eat the pits. I was so proud of him that he didn't eat the pits. When he was a puppy, he would have. But there were just 3 clean pits on the floor and 1 with all the flesh on it. He was like, I've had enough. 3.5 peaches is good enough. This was just yesterday. Or 2 days ago. But that's crazy that yours needed to get a surgery to remove the peach pit. I'm sorry to hear that. How much did that cost? $5,700 likes and 7 people have given gifts on TikTok. Excelente.
Couldn't resist, could you?
Yeah, in New Jersey, there's not much hunting. There is duck hunting in New Jersey, but I love ducks, man. My first words were quack, quack. Not quack, quack. I was a little too young. I was a baby. My first words were cack, 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 cack. I liked birds. And buggy bee. I didn't like bugs, but now I love bees. I still hate bugs, but I love bees. I'm thinking about getting a beehive in my backyard. But I can't afford that right now. I can't afford anything right now. I can't afford it. We need to get more popular by like 10x. And even then I might not be able to afford a beehive. No. Level 19 quest? No thank you. Level 24 quest? That's an escort. Ain't happening. And there's the pole. So I'll finish my dance here, because I never got it up to 60. Hi there, is Midnight worth it for a new player? Play it, man. It's fast leveling in Midnight. The quest lines are not my favorite. I preferred... I guess they're just as good as Dragonflight's quest line. Mists of Pandaria has a much better quest line. That's for sure. Oh, I have 2 talent points I never used, chat. Unholy Power I'm supposed to be putting it into. There we go. That's better. Can this music please change over? I hate this fucking song. It's like when you're watching Xena Warrior Princess, and they go into town. And there's a bunch of fucking barkers and shit. It's like nobody wants to watch that part of Xena Warrior Princess or Hercules. They wanted to watch the part with fighting the fucking weird beasts. And throwing the fucking circle blade. Not fucking clowns dancing to weird music. listen, WoW Midnight will get you to the end game very quickly. That's what it's all about. WoW Midnight is about playing the game after level 90. The quests they give you from level 80 to 90 were very hit or miss. The Amani was very good. The Voidstorm wasn't the best. Arator's quest line wasn't the best. I think there are better quest lines, so it depends what you're looking to do, RM. If you're looking to play endgame content, then yeah, well, Midnight's where it's at. And the housing is fun. It's very fun. What's up, Fuego? Oh, thank you very much for all these. Give me a super dad. What the hell is that? Oh, it's like a bear with a little bear cub. Okay. Chatting popcorn, a cap. Really loaded me up. 52 community. RM sent me a level ship, which was a huge gift, RM. Thank you so much. Glad I'm answering all your questions for you. Feel free to ask, you know, follow-up questions. I'm an open book. Really appreciate the gifting. That sustains our stream. It really helps me continue being a streamer. And it lifts my spirits to thinking that maybe one day I will make enough money. But we'll see. Fresh honey from bees? Yeah, that's my dream. I love honey. What's up, Andre? It was $1,200 in 2016. Oh my god, what does duck hunting training cost? Like $5,000 for a dog? CJ says, my parents keep bees. The honey from their bees is out of this world. Oh man, guys. What's that, like $1,000 investment? Alright, what do we got? Logging rope? I just need logging rope from one of these fucking bears, that's all. We can make that happen, no problem. You're level 10 and you have zero knowledge of this game. Well, hey, that was me a few weeks ago. Level 10 in which version of the game and on what server, RM? You gotta join my Discord server. Link's in my bio. That'll really help you because we've got other people who are very helpful. You can ask any questions there, and even if I'm not online or not on stream, somebody's gonna be willing to help. A lot of really great people on my server, my community server. 144 of us now. 6,500 for duck hunting training. What do you mean you're not proud of it? That's normal. It's not cheap to train a dog. Dogs are very difficult creatures. Fear the beards. See you later. Sounds good. Get you in a mythic. What's the drop rate on this, guys? 10%. Oh, God. We're gonna have to do a lot of killing. Fuego, check the... sorry, not Fuego. RM, check the chat. Somebody's offering some help for you. These are giving pretty good XP. Yeah, I like the Warlock napkin. The classic Warlock. I don't really have any experience with the new one. I'm trying to build up experience with it, but the skills are very different. I thought they were going to be a little more similar. I'll figure it out, but... Hey, we got it. Logging rope done. Down here for the elementals. Gotta walk off the path. Why am I blinking red? Did it think I was in combat? Well, I ain't. I never got to experience Classic WoW as a kid, but I played it when it dropped. Oh, when Classic dropped? When was that? How many years ago? The challenge is so unlike anything else. So what do you prefer nowadays, Napkin? Retail or classic? Dad Bod Dane. If I were still working a 9 to 5, I'd probably pay some stupid amount of money to get my dog super trained. I would send him up to the monks of New Skeet. Those monks, they're fucking incredible with dogs. They mostly teach German Shepherds, but they'll take a poodle. Alright, what's going on here? Is water elementals? Oh, they're in the water? I don't want to deal with that. That's a named fucking fighter right here. I gotta fight these things in water? That I wasn't anticipating, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we'll come back here. I don't like this whole water business. Not enjoyable to me. I gotta go up here for unusual activity. And down here, I gotta get that Wind Rider, and there's a bunch of quests I could pick up as well, so it's gonna be a walk. It's gonna be a goddamn walk. And we'll visit a new town called Astronar that I've never been to. Klisica is back. Do I have this place? Oh yeah, I could go back down here too. It's a little closer. I got a lot of stuff to finish there. I'll pop in up here. Oh no, I'll pop in here. Windshear Crag. That's not ideal. There is a turn in though. What do we think, chat? Should I head? I'm here in Ashenvale. I could head south right here. Get back to Stone Talon. Through this way. Or I could take this. That's far, huh? It's far to go through Astronar and get up to that new fucking spot. Let's pop down. Let's just poke our head down real quick. Take the path of least resistance, as it were. At the time, it just seemed like an astronomical amount of money. Oh, it's still an astronomical amount of money for most people, but it's, you know, you live with your dog. And the dog is a member of the family, and that's a dog that lives, you know, 15, 16, could even get up to 18 years with a lot of luck. Not my dog. My dog's not going to last that long. He's too crazy. His personality type is not to take care of his own body or worry about it at all. He's a fucking battering ram. Riker the poodle is a cannonball of a dog. His joints are going to be what I need to take care of, I'm sure. He jumps down too many stairs. You know what I mean? When I do this dungeon, I can quickly get to it. That's true. That's true. But yeah, it is a lot of walking, man. I'd rather get some turn-ins because I have 22 out of 25. There's a lot of stuff I left open here to finish. We'll just head back to Stone Talon. I've never gone through this place either, so this will be... It's very pretty. What's this area? Oh, that's the same, like, water elemental spot that I just left. It's the other side of the lake. Big-ass lake. Little fishing spot. Let's go through here. This is pretty. Similar training for duck hunting dogs now costs $8,000 to $16,000. That's insane. See? You got a fucking steal of a deal. How long am I streaming for? Oh, not much longer today. Probably just another... I don't know, maybe a half hour. I have a bit of a headache, gang, not gonna lie. Did I go the wrong way? Where the fuck am I? What a weird path to get to the next zone. I feel like I went the wrong way. I'm back at the lake. I think this was brought up earlier this week, but do you have exciting plans for the holiday weekend? What's... Oh, that person's going this way. Could this be the correct way? No, they might have just gone the wrong way, too. I'm lost. I got lost, chat. Listen, it's not exciting for many people, but for me it's exciting. Yeah, I think I should follow this stone path. I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. What's wrong, buddy? You know, listen, I'm gonna grill some sausages. I got a little fire pit in my backyard. I'll grill some sausages over it. I'll make some hot dogs, eat some burgers. I mean, listen, it's a simple life, but I'll be with my doggy. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have some neighbors over. Maybe a good friend of mine should stop by as well. The town, I live near New York City, so we got the best fireworks if we want to pop over and look at those. I live extremely close to New York City. I can see New York City from my town, or from one town over. I might be dehydrated, yeah. I think it's that I just didn't get enough sleep. But that's a good call out, thank you. Again, it's brutally hot out here. There we go. So with the stream schedule, I always do 2 hours. That's my minimum. That's kind of like my guarantee. And then when things are popping, you know, I try to go longer. When there's a lot of subscribers here, I try to go longer. There's various reasons that I go longer. Yesterday, though, I did a 3.5-hour stream for WoW Classic and a 4-hour stream for WoW Retail. So I'm a little burnt out, having done 7.5 hours of streaming yesterday and waking up with a headache because, again, somebody got locked out of their car. I had to go rescue them. That sucked. Woke me up in the middle of my normal sleeping period, so I didn't get good sleep. A headache the next day is common after running Gnome Regan. Yeah. That might have had something to do with it. Okay, Guap Girl, if you say so. It isn't light work, my friend. It isn't light work. You're talking out of your ass. I don't think you understand how physically strenuous it is to talk for 8 hours straight. Your vocal cords get damaged. You need to rest and recover. You need to drink tea with honey. You need to fucking stop talking for hours to rest your voice. It's very difficult. And if you haven't done it in the way that I do it, no you don't. No you don't. You're full of shit. You don't talk for 8 hours straight when you go to work every day. You're just one of those people that comes in here and wants to shit on a streamer because they're not working a conventional job, and because you're fucking, woe is me, I have a conventional job and I want everybody to know that I work harder than other people. No, buddy. We're all fucking busting our asses for our living. Your job isn't harder than everyone else's job. Nice try. Nice try, but I've held various jobs. Even as a cashier at a fucking major location for a retail spot, you do not talk as much as a professional streamer does. You don't. You sit there, you ask a couple of fucking questions, the people go on their way. Every now and then you get a chatty customer. Even if you're working the cashier at Starbucks in the busiest location in Manhattan, you're not talking as much as a streamer. Are you working as hard? Yes, absolutely. But you're not talking as much. It's completely different. You wish you could sit on your butt for 7.5 hours a day and play video games? Guess who's not sitting on their butt, you dumb fuck? I'm standing, you moron. Try again. Try again, you hating ass bitch. Try again. Keep giving me your great fuck. I already know who you are. I already know your whole type. You're not an original person. You'd talk and play 12 hours a day if you could. Well, why can't you? If you'd be the fucking world's greatest fucking streamer, why aren't you doing it? 'Cause you wouldn't be. You fucking dork. You ain't shit. Try again. Try again, my friend. Umdur, thanks for the follow. I do play retail at 1 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Thursday. I play Classic at 1 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Thursday. I do 2 hours minimum. Sometimes I go 4 hours. You know, it's a strange schedule, but that seems to be what's working. This is Demonology, but I couldn't tell you the difference between this and Affliction and whatever the fucking other one is. I don't really know. I'm a bit of a noob. Have you considered swapping back and forth when you do retail and classic, CJ? I'd be interested in watching some retail streams, but I can't make a 1 a.m. stream. Considered, I don't know if that's the word I'd use. I've thought it through, and I've come to the conclusion that it would be bad for business. Bad for business.
Hey,
The audiences
how
are
you
pretty segregated here in WoW. I'm not in hardcore, Eric, no. The audiences are pretty segregated. Most people who watch WoW Classic are not interested in watching WoW Retail. There is some bleed over, there's some overlap. But by and large, most people, they don't want the opposite experience. Most of the retail people, they want to watch you doing mythics, they want to watch you doing raids. They don't want to watch you doing quest lines. And most of the classic people, they want to watch you doing quest lines. They want to see the nostalgic factor of what it's like to play WoW back in the old days. And so two very different mentalities. Now, a couple of people, they like to be on both. I see Dad Bod Dane tries to be on both, but can't always. You know, Moonman tries to be on both. A bunch of people, Rory, try to watch both of my streams, I mean. But the fact of the matter is that what I've learned in 7 weeks of streaming is just that they don't really want to watch both. Some people do, most people don't. And so as a streamer who's trying to build an audience, you know, and it's very difficult to build an audience, what happens is if I were to switch and one day, tomorrow, let's say tomorrow, even though I don't stream tomorrow because it's Thursday, let's say for sake of argument, Monday, I show up and it's WoW Retail at 1 p.m., people are going to be like, bro, where's the Warlock, dude? Where's the fucking Warlock? Oh, why are you playing retail today? I thought this was a classic stream, man. Yo, classic. So that's just, listen, and that's okay. They have a right to that. Here's the way I equate it, right? Put it this way. Imagine, if you will, CJ, that you've been watching The Sopranos every day at the same time for a whole half of a season, and it's like, here it is, Sunday 10 p.m. or Saturday 10 p.m. here come The Sopranos. Make sure I'm turning on my TV, here comes The Sopranos. But instead of The Sopranos, they put the fucking Simpsons on. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? I mean, Simpsons is a great show, one of the greatest cartoons ever made, but I wanted to watch the next episode of The Sopranos. You see what I'm saying? That's how people feel when you do that. Eliminate Gorenzo. Now there's a prospect that I have no objections to. Gnomes are bad enough as it is, but what I learned about Gorenzo only makes it worse. Apparently he was one of the head engineers in Gnome Regan. Oh, we gotta fucking kill this guy. Gnome Regan, we fucking hate that place. Where he was working on their secret project. We could never infiltrate Dunmarog well enough to find out specific details. It was a failure. Our reports say that whatever it was literally exploded in their faces.
Keep it real.
I met Gorenzo once, but let me tell you, he's not easy on the eyes. His flesh looks like it's rotting away, and he's grafted metal and gears onto his body, replaced some of his limbs with mechanical ones. Northeast of here, far above Cragpool Lake, up near the water wheel, is where Gorenzo watches over the entire site. There's no way I could fight my way up there, not to mention take on Gorenzo, but you look like you might be able to make it. Kill him for me, I'll make it worth your while.
Have a good one.
Alright, so that quest line did not end. It's only just beginning. Dungeon, Trouble in the Deeps. What dungeon is that? What dungeon is that, chat? Can I get up this? I don't think I can. think I tried that before. I gotta go back this way. Amanda Gomez said, I'm a retail player and here I am. Yeah, there's always exceptions to the rule. CJ said, I must be an outlier because I like retail, but I do not fuck with dungeons and stuff. I prefer questline for both playing and watching, but totally understandable. Oh, CJ, I wish you would have found the stream a little earlier because I did the whole, well, I did 4 chapters of Dragonflight on stream at my 1 a.m. stream. I did the entire Midnight questline, every chapter of that on my stream. But now that I've hit level 90, I'm kind of focused on the Mythic running a little bit. And you are an outlier because the majority of people who watch, both in my research and in my user feedback on the stream, the viewership has been much stronger doing Mythic Dungeons. Although my viewers in particular, you know, this is more of a talk show. We're not about min-maxing here. This is a talk show. I make a lot of mistakes. You know, it's a lot more commentary focused than it is playing the game well focused. We admit that. We admit that. So when I held a survey in my community server, which links in my bio if you're not joined already, you know, ooh, what was that? I saw a shadow of someone flying over. Most people said they're here to talk to me and, you know, hear me talk about stuff, not see me watch Dungeons was the least selected option in my survey. But by and large, most viewers of WoW Retail want to watch Dungeons. Dazzly Dorn, thank you for the follow. 7th follower of the stream. Lucky number 7. This is for Black Fathom Deeps. Okay. Gorenzo's above the lake. So he's up in Ashenvale. I don't see him. Above this lake. No. This lake. I see him. I see him. Okay. I don't think we'll get to him today. I've been climbing the IO score. I went from 3K to 3346 Raider IO. Congratulations, Mika. Oh no, you're not Mika anymore. You're Dara Mindria. Dara Mindria. That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a high. I've never done a raid, so I can't tell you what that is. I'm only a 1400-ish mythic elo, and I probably only deserve to be a 1000-ish mythic elo. So I got carried in one dungeon. I got carried in a mythic level 13. That is why people are watching your mythics. It's not for the elitism, it's for the humor of it. Well, I would fucking imagine so. If they were coming for the elitism, boy, would they be misleading themselves. Big mistake if you're watching my mythic runs for learning how to do better. 2735 on your warrior, Andre. I feel like I'll get there. Listen. It's one part learning about the mechanics of the bosses. So it's one part experience, right? So that you don't get pwned. But then the other part, which may be a greater part, is just collecting your higher item level gear. So I'm not really intimidated about cranking my elo up. Oh, that was awesome. Thank you for the wizard oil. Make my life a little easier. Do I not have that Wind Rider? It looks like it's red. Let's head to the south here real quick. We missed this quest person. Where are they? How do I get to them? Is it through town here? I'm stuck. There we go. What's up, Arkand? You get at it from the beach side. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Well. Never mind. I don't understand how to get to this person. Beachside? How did it get to this? There's the lake. You get to the other side of the lake. Sunaman. Beachside in Asheville. You gotta go all the way left on the path. Bear Dog, if you need a decent tank in retail, I'm a decent tank. 3.5k IO. Oh, for raiding? I'm not gonna start raiding just yet. Alright, I'm lost. I don't know how to get to this person. I don't know what you mean by the beach. I don't know where the fuck this person lives. Or how to get to the top of this mountain at all for this quest. I don't know when I'm going to start raiding. My goal right now for the retail stream, I don't know why we're talking so much about the retail stream, but I'm happy to if you're into it. My retail stream is at 1 a.m. Monday through Thursday, so there's one more stream. That's the final stream of the week for me. Let me just make sure I have this, because the questie is acting a little odd. There we go. Is to get to a 2,000 elo for Mythic Dungeons. Once I get to a 2,000 elo for Mythic Dungeons, that was nice of sending me the Wizard Oil. Thank you, Berithia. Then I want to do the next thing, which I don't know. Maybe it'll be getting my next character to level 90 so that I have a Horde character on level 90. Because I only have the Alliance Hunter. So I'm thinking about doing a Warlock to level 90 or an Evoker to level 90. I've got a level 50 Evoker. I've got a level 80 Warlock. So one of those two. This way. CJ, if you're here enough, eventually someone will gift you a sub, and you won't have to worry about those pesky ads if you can't afford a sub. Some generous people here. Eventually, somebody has a gifting opportunity. Let me know if you ever need more Wizard Oil. Thanks, Zoe. And there you go, on cue. See that? See what I mean, CJ? It's an amazing community that I have. Thank you, Dad Bod Dane, for gifting CJ a tier 1 sub. Rose, thank you for subscribing at tier 1. I appreciate that very much. You are sustaining members of our stream. It goes a very, very long way. Thanks to everybody who's a subscriber. And thanks to everybody who has gifted on TikTok. We appreciate that. And the 8,000 likes on TikTok are also very helpful. Fuego and RM gave massive gifts today. So really appreciate that. And I even appreciate everybody who sends a little 1 penny heart me. Trouble in the Deeps. What happened? He walked away? This guy's cool looking. Trouble in the Deeps. The trouble in the deeps. The Sunamana's cool looking. And he's water elementally. The path is also a back way into the Charred Vale. Janu Sankray is in need of aid. He's at Zorumgar Outpost in Ashenvale. The Night Elf Forest is to the north of the Stone Talon Mountains. You can reach it by traveling through Windshear Crag or by heading north through Barrens. Zormstrand... Why is he punching me? Zormstrand is... He's walking away, this fucking jerk. He punched me and walked away. What's this one? 2,000. Bring 10 Incendrites to Sunamon. Where do I get those? That's 2,000. This one's only worth 350, but I think it gets me started on the dungeon. Right? Let's check the map. Yeah, Trouble in the Deeps is the dungeon, but it's very low level, 22. So I don't think I'll do that. But the Elemental War we will do. I guess I aged out of Black Fathom Deeps without ever doing it. Or did I do it on this character? I did it on one of my characters. I got walked through it. I barely even understood what was happening. Who's this guy? Another low-level quest.
May the eternal
Yeah.
sun guide.
No, thank you. Alright, well this is a real fucking roundabout way to get to this guy. What happens if I keep following this path this way? It just kind of rounds itself back to where I need to go? Alrighty. It's fine. A little bit of an annoying detour to get to him, but that's okay. The path is also a back way into the Charred Vale. Oh, I need to go there. So let me go the other way. Let's find the back way to the Charred Vale, so I can learn that. Whoa, almost fell to my death. Charred Vale. Not seeing it. just saying, if you ever do raids, your streaming will need to expand because some raids could take 5 to 8 hours. I see. Well, that's fine. Listen, the stream will get longer as the stream gets more popular. It's hard to just... I don't know how to get to this fucking charred veil back way like you're telling me. Oh, here it is, here it is. Alright, I found it. Thank you, Arcan57. Appreciate that call out. Only classic raids take that long, Andre is saying. And the new raids on Midnight are like, what? I heard people were finishing them in a half hour. Jerry, that's the worst advice I've ever heard, and it's infuriating advice. Jerry says, tip, WoW is huge, use a mount. Here's a tip, Jerry. In WoW Classic, you can't use a mount until you're level 30. Gotta be level 30, Jerry. Don't think I would use a mount if I could? This is miserable to me. Yeah, there are single boss raids, but there are also large raids in retail as well. Did they take 5 hours, Amanda? Mage is awesome. Marcus, you know, I don't know if I agree with that, to be honest. It's a lot of drinking water in WoW Classic. It's a lot of drinking water. At least we leveled up on the stream. I'll take that. It depends. People in the Burning Crusade cleared raids in 2 hours. Some people may never kill Luna in Midnight in current content. Really? Never? It's that hard? Retail can be shortened as low as 35 minutes. Andre is saying. Dadbod Dane says, I'm always open to playing and learning the game with whoever. I've played with several players from Dane's community server. Join the community server. You can find the link in the About Me section or in the bio, depending on what app you're on. Alright, there's a lot to do here. I'm not going to get even half of this done. I'm not even going to get a third or a quarter of this done on the stream today. Because, yeah, my head is kind of bothering me. No? These kind. Only one type. Only one type. Or a couple of different types, perhaps. For level 26, they're dying pretty quick. She actually does a lot of damage to my succubus, more than usual. Maybe it's because she looks like a succubus herself. Oh, light feathers. Ooh, horrible looking nest there. What comes out of that? Oh, what's this guy? Furious Stone Spirit. I thought he was a machine. Let's not mess with him. Burning Destroyer. What do I gotta do with them? He drop something? Oh, that's the Incendrites. That's the Incendrites we needed. Ouch. Actually, that didn't hurt too bad. Only 7% of my health got hit. Easy peasy. Alright, this is definitely where we'll be questing next stream. Do I not have mining? Looks like it'll take a while. There's not much spawns for the things we need. Oh, this one spawned back quick, though. Some guilds are still working on clearing raids. Now, are some of the raids hard locked to, what is it, 24 people? So that you can't... Because I heard that with Midnight, they were kind of like scaling it so that you could do them with 15 or with 24. But are some like you can only do with 15, some you could only do with 24? I think that's going to be the hardest part about running raids on this stream, is getting the guild big enough to do them. Big enough with players who want to do raids, right? Because we're a social experience. We're not a hardcore gaming experience. And the raids seem to be favored by hardcore players. Not hardcore you die once and you die forever, in the more general sense of the term hardcore, right? Yeah, it is that hard. Retail raids vary in difficulty to cater to all players. Only the mythic ones are the ones that they can't clear. Okay, okay. So yeah, so hopefully we find enough social players that are willing to give raids a try. Socially focused players. I mean, we found people are playing with me. They're 3,000 plus elo on mythic dungeons. So in Midnight, normal and heroic are flex, but doing mythic is exactly 20 people. Oh, okay, okay. I see. No one can comprehend in the vanilla WoW that we had to go to level 40 to get our first mount. Listen, I'm glad I'm not playing that. That's partly why I didn't like the game, probably. I was like, I'm walking around killing boars. Killing fucking wild boars. Good, really fast respawn rate on these harpies. You can do 10-man raids in normal and heroic, Bear Dog says. Well, that's low. Glad you're playing both retail and classic. It's probably the best way for a new player to understand what's going on. I think so. I think you're right about that. I think you're right about that. Ooh, look at that. Lucky us. Maybe. Sometimes there's nothing in here. Oh! Not this time. Shadow goggles. Sweet. Alright, wasn't that sweet. Gotta trash something in here. Something must be trashed. I guess the spider legs. Useless. Old. And the mutton chop. Okie doke. I'll just do a bit more questing and chatting, and then we'll call it a day. Killing boars like the Make Love Not Warcraft episode of South Park. It's my top 3 favorite South Park. Oh yeah, but no, but I really was that. Oh whoa, Chimera Matriarch. Too bad I don't have a quest to kill it. I love a good challenge. That thing looks awesome. No, it really was that. When I first played World of Warcraft and didn't like it and turned it off at like level 7 or 8, I was a dwarven paladin. I had a disc, a free trial disc for World of Warcraft. And one of the first fucking missions was kill 10 boars. And then one of the next missions was kill another 15 boars or something. And then it was like, oh, go back to those pesky boars. You gotta get these tusks from them or something. I was like, this game sucks. And that's why I didn't play it again for 20 years. Also, it was because I was playing it alone. I didn't realize how much it would be potentiated by playing it as a social experience. Hey, if you're on the For You page, please tap into the chat on TikTok. Tap on in, tap the glass, get in, give us a follow. Be the 8th follower of the stream. We're a little low on followers today, unfortunately. Normally, our average on this stream is much closer to 20 people. We've only had 7. Over on the Red app, please click subscribe and the thumbs up. It's been a slow day there, too. I think people are going away for their holiday vacations, their long weekends, and they're on the road. That's what I think. Because Thursday is usually a very strong day for us on this stream. But you know what? It is a strong day for us on the widescreen. This is one of our best audiences on the widescreen ever for this stream. So thank you very much for your supporting and the fact that we got a new subscribe, a gift subscribe. Really grateful for that. That's the biggest support you can give the stream. And thank you very much. Classic almost felt like a walking simulator at times. Oh, it still does. It still does at times. But it's very enjoyable walking simulator for the most part. I think in the past, for me, in the past, it was the quests that just sucked. I thought they were too grindy, not enough lore. That was my experience of vanilla when it came out, when that trial disc hit my computer. I just felt like it was so grindy, I couldn't appreciate it. Alright, it's the first time we've aggroed another one of these things. Save some mana. Not that we really need to. But we're like triple aggroed right now. Why is it not... What is my succubus doing? I'm not sure what she was doing. Like seducing it maybe? I think she was seducing it. Succubus is going to die for sure. I'm going to be running away any second now. Succubus isn't going to survive this. Oh, good. Succubus is going to survive because she did the exact right thing in seducing. I'll give it a little health funnel while it's seduced because that's going to last a while. This might keep her alive. Now I'm going to blast this thing with every fucking... What do they call them? Dot. Every dot that I can dot her with. Here's a dot. Here's a dot. Here's a dot. Here's a dot. We're all dots. And then health funnel. If I can. I'm getting attacked by something else. Shit. I'm going to fear it. My health is getting a little low. A little too low for comfort. Out of range. It's like... The problem with fear is that it pulls you into other creeps sometimes. Ah, she's gonna die. Succubus is dead. No! I was almost in the nick of time going to save her. There's a treasure chest here. It looks awesome in the black light vibe. The glowy face paint? Thank you, Bunny. I appreciate the compliment. Death Stranding was a walking simulator, but I loved them both. Oh my god, Death Stranding is literally a walking simulator. I never got to the point in the game where you unlock the motorcycle. And so I just stopped playing it. I don't remember how many hours I got into it, but I was not enjoying it. My friend loved that game. Let me see how many hours I put into that game. I think I had it on Steam. Death Stranding, right? Death Stranding. I played Death Stranding for 6 hours, 5.9 hours, and I threw it in the trash. Now, was it beautiful? Yes. Was it interesting? Yes. Was it unique? Yes. But did all I do was walk around until I got scared by something? Yes. And did I like that? No. Truck Stop Jimmy, I like WoW a lot. I like it more as a social experience than I like it as a game. I think as a game, I've got so much to learn. It's very overwhelming. Situations like this happen where I'm getting shocked to death. I don't know why I'm shadow bolting. I make mistakes. I think as a game, it's a 7 out of 10. As a social experience, it's much closer to a 10 out of 10. So, 8.5. Just very solid score. But it's getting carried by its... The fuck, this lightning storm is still going on? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get this treasure. We found a lot of treasure chests here. I've never played DayZ. I think I played it once. Oh, gold bar. Oh, we don't need... Endgame content will be enjoyable if you're liking it so far. Oh, I'm very curious about the endgame for WoW Classic. But I feel like I'm not going to be there for another 100 hours, which is going to take me another... I don't know, fucking what, 35 streams, which means like 7 weeks, 8 weeks? Who the fuck knows? If that, because I'm playing 2 characters, I would have to switch to just 1 character for that to happen. Just enjoy the ride. Yeah, I guess it's right. Life's a journey, not a destination kind of deal. Going back to the same cave 3 times from the same quest giver is a troll job too, but we love WoW. Yeah, I don't particularly like being trolled by the devs. I do like efficiency. I do pride myself on efficiency. Oh, did I miss one? Look at that. I never looted. Nothing. Well, not nothing, but not the drop I needed. And this thing doesn't even have the drops I need. I think it's probably a fool's errand that I'm even trying to loot it. If you die and you log out, you just wake back up dead and your body's still in the same location? Oh, it didn't give me a ding. I wasn't able to get the soul stone. So I could use a couple more. I don't have any health stones. It didn't say it was too low of a level. Why is this one tougher? Must be a higher level. Yeah, why won't they give me soul stones? They're not gray. Alright, this one's level 26. It better fucking give me a soul stone. If not, I don't understand what the problem is. What's going on? Why can't I... Do harpies just not have souls? It's unusual. Do harpies not have souls? Do I have enough bag space? Oh! Great call out, Zoe. That's why we love Zoe. One of many reasons we love Zoe. It's exactly what it is. It's fucking exactly what it is. Oh, stupid midsummer. I want to make sure that when I log back on tomorrow, I'm logging on with ample soul stones. So I don't have to grind for them in the beginning of, you know, when you first log on and you don't have anything, it sucks. It's good to be prepared for the next time you're going to play. Let's do this the slow way. It didn't give it to me. I think it's because the midsummer thing killed it. Oh! Oh, I got one. I got one. I got one. I didn't hear the ding, though. I did not hear the ding. Okay, let's do some first aid here. Got all this wool, and I can still level this up. I don't know what level I am. My first main tune was a Warlock, and I've run into that a lot. And I've got the best bags in the game, too. As far as I understand it. 16 slot? At this level, maybe? First aid is now 128. Whoa, 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 that's too much, that's too much. Bye. How do I get out of here? It's too much. I don't want to die right now. I don't want to die right now. Succubus doing a good job back there. Good job, Succubus. That's why we needed soul stones. That's exactly what we needed them for. Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you. Oh, they see they snapped into action, but then they ran away. All right, let's Hearthstone. We can fly back here from Orgrimmar, no problem. If my Hearthstone is in Orgrimmar. Splinter Tree Post. Where the fuck is that? Well, let's find out. Splinter Tree Post. Hopefully they've got a flight. They've got a flyer. Okay, it's over here. They've got a flyer here, right? Yeah, they do. All right, we're good. We are all good. Listen, everyone. I stream Monday through Thursday. 1 p.m. Eastern is our start time for WoW Classic. That's what you've been seeing me play right now. Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary. 1 a.m. Eastern time tonight, I'll be back for WoW Retail where we're going to be doing more Mythic Keys. My goal is to hit 2,000 ELO, not tonight, within the next week, let's say. And then move on to more quest lines, building up another character. Perhaps the Warlock. That's it for this stream. We did 2.5 hours. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not followed already, now is your chance. Please give us a follow. It's the easiest way to support us for nothing, cost you nothing. Thanks to all of our paid subs who were here on the widescreen. It was a packed house the whole time, which is really encouraging. How good the widescreen's been doing this week has been really encouraging. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Monday through Thursday. So today's Thursday. So if you want more WoW Classic, I'll see you Monday. But we've got one more stream this week, tonight. Join the community server. It's a Discord server, of course. Links in my bio or in my About Me. A lot of other players there. 144 now. Keep on climbing. We keep on climbing. But if you can hear my voice right now, this is what I'm dealing with. That's how my throat feels. Even though I can talk like this, it feels like it's this. And if I'm not going to see you tonight, and you're an American, Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. So I've been wearing the American flag this week. Happy 4th of July. Independence from those bastardo British. Am I right? Am I right? I'm just kidding. I mean, it's true. It's just history. I'm not kidding. But, you know, these days we like the Brits. They're our friends. I love watching Clarkson's Farm. It's one of my favorite shows. All right. Goodbye, everybody. It's been my pleasure. Thank you very much. See y'all. See y'all. Hope you had fun.